Hello, everyone. Welcome in. How are we today? Hope we're good. I hope we're good. It's good to see everyone. Hello. For those of you that were in chat before the stream started, my dog decided to poop right behind me on my carpet, like 4 minutes before going live. So it was fun, especially fun because I literally had just let her outside to the backyard where she did poop. But then 2 minutes later, when she was back in the house, she decided that her bowels were not in fact empty. And rather than let me know, she just decided to go right behind me. All of a sudden, like, the smell just hit me and I thought she farted, and then I turned around and I was like, okay, sick. Anyway, this shit always happens before I stream, I swear to God. Anyway, but everything's fine. It's fine. She's not sick or anything. I think that she just... that happens to us too. Yeah, you gotta admit it, like, right? Like, we've all been there. We go to the bathroom, we think we're done, and then 3 minutes later, our body's like, no, I fucking wasn't done. Get back in there. So I think that just happened to her. Wayne, that is a very, very good point. Yes, she could have decided after the stream started, and I'm sitting here talking to you all. That certainly would not have been ideal. Oh, how is everybody? Happy weekend, happy Saturday. Mods, yes, my chat is set up to like block swears, but you can just let them through, it's fine. So if you do put a curse in your sentence and it doesn't appear in the chat right away, it's just because YouTube has held it. My mods will put it through, so don't worry about it. I see some familiar names, Angel, Enigma, John. I saw Verowack earlier. Thank you for the happy 1 year wishes. Wayne, I know your username is Pierce Brosman, but now that I know that you're Rune on Patreon, I'm just gonna call you Rune because it's easier. James, also, I recognize your username as something else, but I'm gonna call you James because that's just easier for me. John, I'm gonna scroll up here. Algie was here like at 9:30, which was a whole 2.5 hours ago. Congrats on being first in chat. Out of Touch was here. Shad, I think, or Shado. Pan Guy, hello, and good to see you, Chad. Alex, hello. Good to see everyone. King of Kings. Vinicius. Again, terrible with names. Nina, hello. Bree and Jake, of course. David, hi. David versus Film. Guys, go follow him. A fellow reactor friend. Same with Verowack. Vero actually had a 5,000/6,000 celebration stream, Q&A stream this morning that I hung out in for a while, and it was awesome. So definitely go follow her too. She's currently reacting to Star Wars. Phantom Menace is going out today. If it's not already out, I didn't check. So if you want fresh Star Wars reactions, go follow Vero. Tyler, good to see you. Pam, hello. Finally saw the 3rd episode of Bad Batch. I loved it. It was a good one. It was a very good one. Just finished watching. Oh, so it is out. Perfect. I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to watch it after. I've been avoiding reactions to the original trilogy just because I haven't rewatched them yet myself. Like, I've rewatched episodes 1 and 2. I haven't rewatched episode 3 yet because that's coming for something else. And now today will be A New Hope. And then depending on how today goes, because this is like the first watch along live test that I'm doing, I just kind of want to see how this goes. But I am not opposed to rewatching Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi in this format and have the second viewings of those movies on the channel for people to bring their own copies, sync up along with my stream. Because, like, you can do it live with me today, but then anyone can pull up this live after the fact and do the watch along, which once the stream is over, I'm going to go back in the video and, like, timestamp it properly so people know, like, when it starts and when it ends. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun. Oh, you're Israel from Patreon. Okay, perfect. I'm going to have to, like, your YouTube usernames versus your Patreon names are all different. Waiting for the aliens reaction. It's coming. It's coming. I promise. It's coming. I just cannot guarantee when because your girl's been overwhelmed the last 2 weeks, especially. Oh my God, YouTube Studio just prompted me. Now would be a good time to insert ads. The more viewers are watching, the more money creators earn by inserting ads. Give it a try. No, not during a live stream. Not today. We can't do that for the watch along. I'm sorry. Yeah, Vera, I'm gonna try it. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be fine, but Dr. Matt Studio, welcome in. Alcina, hey, how are you? Oh, I thought I made you a mod. Did I not make you a mod? Well, you're a mod now, so there you go. At least it doesn't force ads to play on like other, yeah, unlike Twitch for sure. Yeah, definitely. So, excited for episode 3 of The Last of Us? Yes, I am. Although the reaction for it probably won't be out until the week after. Yeah, what I was saying before I got distracted, I have been very overwhelmed in January, like massively. And I think it's because I'm trying to do MCU every week and I'm trying to do The Last of Us every week. And then for people that don't want either, I'm still trying to do like other movies outside of that. And it's just, I do everything myself. I don't have help. So to try and do 3 edited reactions plus everything else I do, because I've got exclusives on Patreon, I've got my 3 Twitch streams per week, I've got like my own time where I need to just like chill out and just enjoy life. It's a lot. So anyway, I have a plan though. I'm going to be sharing it on Patreon probably tomorrow or Monday, and then I'll probably post something on YouTube like a few days later. But I have this like idea in mind for like a schedule, or at least just something better, so that I constantly, I think, overwhelm myself, and I need to not. So anyway. I saw this movie in preschool. I'm old. Aw. No such thing as old. It's fine. I did see it's getting a 2nd season. I'm very, very, very excited. By the way, I'll let you guys know now, for those of you that are here, you'll get like the inside scoop on this. So The Last of Us Part 1, the video game, releases on PC in March. I pre-ordered it like over a month ago because I'm so excited. I've never actually played the games myself. I've only watched them. I've watched multiple playthroughs, but I want to stream it. But I think instead of streaming it on Twitch, I'm going to stream it on YouTube, but it won't be on this channel. I have created a KL Plays channel. It's got 1 subscriber, which is literally me. But I want to build up a gaming channel here just to get one started. And so I think streaming The Last of Us live on a separate YouTube channel will be a good way to like get that channel started, because I want to start uploading like gaming clips and other things, but I can't do it on this channel because YouTube doesn't like when you mix and mash content together. So Yed, Bois, hello. I love that you put HR guy shout. Bois, thank you for the $5. You didn't have to do that. For those of you that don't know, Yed is one of my best friends. Thank you. I thought it was already out on PC. No, it is not. It is not, but it's coming, and I'm so excited. And then I hope part 2 will release shortly after, because I want to be able to play both back to back. But we'll see. I know that they plan on releasing the second one for PC. I just don't know when that will be. So I am trying to avoid serious burnout, yes, because I've experienced burnout in my life, and I don't want to get there again. Thankfully, I can recognize signs in myself now when I'm starting to get to that point. And I just, I don't want to hit severe burnout again. I hit burnout in 2019 with like outdoor stuff. So like hiking, biking, skiing, backpack, like that kind of stuff. I was doing it so much, and I eventually just hit burnout with it. And I'm still recovering from that. Like I still struggle to like enjoy outdoor activities again. And I miss it immensely, but even though I miss it, it's like I just can't get myself to like get back into it. And I do not want this kind of stuff to get to that point. I would never want to hit a point where I don't want to stream or do reactions or anything anymore, because I love doing this. So it's important to like recognize those signs in yourself when you are hitting that wall. So David, I see you there. Hello. Probably be in and out. I'll see how much different you think of the movie this time around. Yeah, sounds good. I have a lot of Star Wars under my belt now. Also, guys, I'm not going to be able to read every single message in chat. I'm sure that you're aware. So don't be offended if I don't read your message. There's probably going to be a fair number of people here, so I don't know where you find the time. Well, it does help that I do this full time at the moment. So, and I'm trying to make it work full time, because if I have to get a part-time job or full-time, like that's obviously drastically going to change what I can do for the channel and for streams and all that stuff. So yeah, try my best. We're getting there. I feel like I'm very close, which is exciting, but Pan Guy, thank you so much for the membership here on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy access to my emotes, which now you can now use in chat during my live streams. Thank you. I appreciate it. M Green, I love it. Yes, you are. Rewatched Iron Man 3 yesterday. Excellent. Chef's Kiss, hello. I know, it's hard to believe it's been a year. I can't believe it myself. It's wild, dude. It's wild. It feels like, I don't know. I try and think back to last year, and I feel like there were so many weeks, there were so many days that felt long. There were so many weeks that went by quick, but then also felt long. There were some months that flew by. But then, like, thinking a whole year ago, like, I still remember recording that. And the reason I remember recording it is because I was drinking a Tim Hortons French vanilla and I spilled it on my desk mid-movie. And then I had to, like, frantically clean it up. And I didn't want to pause. So I was, like, trying to watch the movie and clean up all this spill. Anyway, it is in the reaction a little bit, I think. First watched this movie in 2016. We've both been fans since. Love that for you. I tend to slow down in winter for obvious reasons. Only 5 weeks left before I go to my first convention of the year. Yeah, winter is definitely like, I mean, capitalism prevents us from being able to truly rest. But I mean, if we think about like biologically, I think that our bodies are still very much wired to force slowing down in the winter because of the shorter days and the cold and stuff. But it's just like, because of the society we've structured over time for ourselves, like we literally cannot slow down the way that we're meant to, I think, biologically. I'm a firm believer in that anyway. I truly feel like we haven't evolved yet to get past our, like, roots, you know? So I think that's why a lot of people feel just, like, a little bit lower in winter, or, like, seasonal depression, very real thing. A lot of people, they get affected by it in the winter. I feel like I have almost the opposite sometimes, where when the summer arrives, I kind of feel that, because I actually really like the winter. I like shorter days, and I like the cold. So I think I sometimes feel it the opposite way, because I do not do well in the heat. My body is like, ugh. So. Oh, Juice, I see you there. Hello, good to see you. Jim note. Nobody's gonna understand these emote codes, blah. It's Twitch stuff. Be offended when Bois misses messages. Got it. I mean, you can be offended and I'll be okay with that, because, you know, we can just talk after the fact. Miss Ella, hello. I see you there in the corner of my eye. Start at the show. Thanks. Go look up there. Oh gosh, how to pronounce your name? I do not know, but thank you so much for the membership. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Summer is too hot, yeah. Lack of sunlight, definitely. Definitely, it makes a difference. Hi, Dave. The second Dave. Good to see you. Happy Saturday, how are you? Summer and humid part of Texas sucks, so I feel you on that one. So in Alberta, we have dry heat, which is absolutely my preference because humidity does make things so much worse. I definitely love being in a dry climate. It can suck sometimes, you know, chapstick, you gotta be careful of that, moisturize a lot, you know, the drill. But I don't mind that. If I can go outside in 35 degrees and it like feels hot, but it's not like walking into a frickin' sauna, then I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I feel like dry heat is like an infrared sauna, and then humidity feels like the type of sauna that like is really hard to breathe in, which I don't like those types of saunas. They like a steam room, you know? Anyway. This is our poopy puppy, yes. Well, she's not a puppy, she's 13 years old. Actually, now that she's sitting there, do I have, oh, I didn't have this set up. Oh darn. Okay, hang on. Let me, I thought I had her camera set up on this scene, but I don't. One sec. 1 second. I will do this. Heyo, there she is. Sorry, we do not want her to be that big. We'll put her up over here, actually. Well, no, we'll put her up over here. I will be removing her once we start the watch along, just a heads up. But there she is. She's showing us her booty. I would dream of a dry heat. It's really nice. I was in Ontario in the summer, this past summer. And yeah, it was like 36 or 37 degrees Celsius with humidity. Blech. It was gross. And then I got really sunburnt, which did not help. It was bad. It is very hot, yeah. 35 Celsius, I think, is like like 100 or 105. I'm not sure exactly what the conversion is, but yeah, I will be removing. I'll just be taking her camera away like this. Just as a heads up, we are going to start the movie in about 42. I think we'll top of the hour is when I'll probably start it. So yeah, just as a heads up. I am going to be watching through Disney Plus today, so if you have a copy of the movie through Disney Plus as well, then we should be synced up right from the moment that I press play. If you are watching in another way, such as like DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, I don't know what those versions have in front of whatever is on Disney Plus. So how this will work, I'll actually just show you right now. So I'm gonna have this image because obviously I can't show the whole movie, but it's not gonna cover the whole thing. So you will be able to see on the sides, like you should be able to kind of ish tell like what scene I'm in from the two little things on the side. So obviously right now it's showing my browser, but yeah, so the movie will be full screen. So you'll be able to see just on the side. There won't be any movie audio. And then when Ella's couch there is removed her camera, I will have a timer that's going to start as soon as I press play. So that will kind of show you guys what's up. So that's how it's going to work. I tried to do like a blur so that the movie could be showing, but just blurred. I forgot that in order to have that on OBS, I need a plugin, and the plugin unfortunately does not work on my PC, I think because my GPU is outdated. So that's my compromise. That's how we're doing it today. Because obviously I do not need YouTube copyright flagging this stream. That would not be good because that's something I cannot fix. unlike an edited reaction where I can take it down and re-edit it and chop it up and try again, I cannot do that with this. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully that works. And then you can always watch this video. You'll be able to watch it after the fact. So if you ever want to like come back and sync up your copy at a point in the future, you can certainly do that. I'm sure that people that aren't able to make this stream live will probably do that. So, and then as a heads up, I will not be reading the chat during the movie. So that's super chats, regular chat messages. My mods will be here. So like, you got to behave. My mods will be reading chat. But I won't be, just because obviously that takes away from the reaction and the viewing experience. And for people that are viewing after the fact, I don't want a whole watch along of just me responding to chat. That's not a very good experience. So hope that's okay. I'm sure it is, but yeah, just as a heads up. Flags and strikes, the horrors of YouTube. Exactly. Exactly. I have it memorized. Nice. Colton, I see you there. Hello. Sorry, I wasn't sure when you popped in. I had to scroll up. The minute I tune in, there's nothing but furry butt on the screen. Point taken. Yeah. Actually, hang on. I need to bring her back. Well, it's just her butt. I'm not. You can see her there. We'll just take her camera away until she turns around. But yeah, we always got the Ella cam on my Twitch stream, and I do actually have. I could always switch to her scene and we could give her some pets before we start the movie, so. Also, let me adjust my chat settings. I need to make sure that I'm seeing everything. It always defaults to top chat for some reason, which I don't want. I want the live chat. I did. Mods will be like, or it's more like, always watching. Always watching. Redeems Chongfection. Okay, since Bree just put the effort to type that into chat. Here we go. Banjo, thank you so much for the $10. You're amazing, thank you. Every time I start petting her, she just goes dead weight on me, always. She does not want to roll. Her leg was stuck. her leg sometimes gets stuck under her and I can't find it. Anyway. So this is Ella. She turned 13 in November. She's my rescue dog. She's from Palm Springs. She still is not used to winter. She hates it. But it's fine. She's fine. Sometimes when you have rolls, you don't want to roll, Breezy. Truth. Truth. Anyway. Her nickname is Chonk. We call her Chonk because she is a chunk. The ragdoll she was giving you killed me, yeah. Actually, this reminds me of a... Bree, you posted in Discord, right? You did. Hang on. Let me find this. This happened yesterday on stream. I will throw it in chat. Or actually, hang on. Let me do this instead. I think this will work. If I do... I didn't exactly set up my stream today for doing something like this. One moment. She was so stuck yesterday. She could not roll over. We love her. Oh, what are you doing now? Oh, man. I love her so much. She is great. All right. Let me, did I? Oh, I did not make that big enough. I think that works. I think that works. All right. Music, 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 music. I was crying when that happened. Oh, man. We have so many good Ella clips on my Twitch stream over the years. Right? I'm grateful that I have all these memories of her, though. It's nice. We've got so many clips, photos, memes, all the things. It's a good time. Blanket is both friend and foe sometimes. Yes, yes, yes. We often babushka her, so like I'll wrap her very tightly in blankets, and she loves it, especially in the winter. And she becomes a true grandma, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And she does this. She just stares at me as I'm sitting here. Me trying to get up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom. Honestly, it's a mood. It's a mood. She is slowing down in her old age, though. It's tough some days. I tend to notice her back legs are starting to really bother her now. Well, I don't know if they bother her, but her back legs, I think, have really bad arthritis in them. So, yeah, first thing in the morning, she has trouble walking. She has trouble just like getting up on her back legs and just kind of getting balanced on them. Like her front legs are fine, but yeah, the back ones are starting to. Bye, Colton. Thanks for popping in. Basically, that BB-8 mug is almost a year old too. Oh, I didn't actually go out and get this. This was a gift from one of my Patreon members, actually. Because I don't have a P.O. box because I live in a very small town. So I do not feel comfortable giving out a P.O. box. But I do have a Throne wish list. It's like an anonymous gifting service. So I have a bunch of items on there, but people can suggest stuff. So if there's something specific that anyone wants to get me, they can suggest it through my wish list, and then I can either accept or reject it. And if I accept it, then they get notified that it's now available for them to purchase. And Throne kind of acts as the middleman, so you don't get my information, I don't get your information. It's just completely anonymous. So yeah, I didn't actually have this on my wish list. One of my patrons found it and asked if they could get it for me. So I said, sure. And this is him. And I will never drink out of it because, one, the opening up here is way too small. But I think it's a cute little like decorative, just a little decorative piece for my desk. So BB-8 lives there. What all from Star Wars have you watched so far? Good question. Okay, so going into A New Hope today, I have watched all of the films, obviously, because they're all on the channel. I have watched all of Clone Wars. I have watched Obi-Wan Kenobi. I have watched Andor. I have watched The Bad Batch season 1, and I'm currently up to date on season 2. I have watched Rebels season 1, and I just started season 2. I just watched the first 2 episodes of season 2. And I think that's it. Yeah, Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Rebels, Andor, Kenobi, the films. Yeah. Because I've got the rest of Bad Batch left. I've got the rest of Rebels, and then I'll be moving on to The Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. And then I should have all of that done before Ahsoka comes out in the summer, which will be really, really fun. So don't forget the holiday special. Yeah, I've also seen that. Yes, John, Tales of the Jedi. Yes, I've also seen that. Thank you. That was the one I was forgetting. That is also on the channel if you haven't seen those reactions. Even 9. Yes, Even 9. I actually enjoyed that one. You could watch the reaction to it. I actually had a good time with that movie. The middle one, 8, was my least favorite Star Wars movie out of all of them. So, unless we count the holiday special, in which case that is my least favorite Star Wars movie. But yeah, anyway. I found liver pills helped when my pit had hind leg problems. Ooh, I should maybe look into that. Oh, see, look at her now. Oh, sweet baby. Caravan of Courage. I might. I have no plans to. I have no plans to watch it, but I haven't seen the holiday special yet. Well, it is certainly a time. I would recommend being under the influence for it, whether you enjoy alcohol or cannabis or maybe even something else. I would certainly recommend that because yeah, I think I said 3 times in my reaction to the holiday special that I should have been high for it. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on it, actually. It is an experience, that's for sure. Yes. But hey, I experienced it. I feel like that makes me like a good Star Wars fan now. I'm not going to say a true Star Wars fan because I feel like that's mean, but yeah, I feel like I've been properly part of the fandom now. So acid or shrooms would make it much better. Yes, although I haven't ever consumed either of those things, and I definitely would not choose watching a movie as something to do for a first time under that kind of influence. So I can't get past the first 15 minutes. Yeah, it's so Bree was like, oh yeah, I've never seen the holiday special. I'll watch along with Kale's full-length reaction. And after 10 minutes, Bree was like, I can't do this. I'm waiting for the edit. So Bree waited for the edit. I would recommend the edit. I was able to cut down like 90 minutes to like 21 minutes or something like that. Definitely more tolerable that way, for sure. We do need a lumpy. Do we need it, John? Do we actually need it though? Or would it just be a fun thing? Like a funsies thing? Wayne, I haven't seen Spaceballs yet, but that is coming on the channel 100%. I just don't know when I'm going to fit it in, but it is on my list. And that one is one that like I'll just elect to do whenever I feel like I'm ready to do it. I won't even put that on a poll or anything because I really do want to watch Spaceballs a lot. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I have so many. There's not enough time, y'all. There's not enough time to watch all the things that I want to watch and all the things that people suggest. My suggestion form, I haven't opened it in a few days, so there's probably been some new suggestions on here that I just haven't sorted yet. But as of a few days ago, I have received 356 unique movie and TV show suggestions. And yeah, it looks like I've gotten about 25 suggestions since the last time I opened this, which is a lot. So yeah, that is the only like official way to make suggestions to me is through my form. I think !suggest is a thing for this stream. So if you want to suggest, feel free. Yeah, it's all on YouTube, Angel. That's how I watched it, actually. I just watched it on YouTube. It's up for free. So I think that's how most people consume it these days. Because some legend put it up, and it was a thank you to them. So we didn't have to like hunt it down. There's an R2-D2 car charger that fits in your cup holder. When you plug him in, he makes sounds and moves. In his ports are the USB ports where you can charge your phone. Got it from Lunchbox Store. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds super fun. Same for me. I think I made it 20 minutes into the full length. Yeah. I don't think there were many people on Patreon that watched the full length. I honestly expected maybe 2 people to do it. And I actually think there were more than that. So thank you to everyone that did watch along to that full length, you're a champ. Thank you for joining me with that. Bree, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, form is linked in chat if you want to submit. And please fill out all the all the things accurately. I have had people, when they make suggestions, they just put like I don't know or like not applicable, which like if you're gonna make a movie suggestion, I just ask you to put in those extra details so that I myself don't have to go and do it for every single movie that comes through. It just helps me if I'm able to see at a glance if something is Warner Brothers or if something is Paramount or if something is an action movie or if something's a romance, you know? It's just easier for me. I was doing it all myself because I thought I'd have the time for it. And then once the suggestions just really kept coming in, I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask you guys to do it instead. So yeah, I appreciate it if you do make suggestions to just look up that information to include it for me, please. Disney won't take it down for copyright because they don't want to know about it. Pretty much. I feel like George Lucas has just been like, you know what? I hate that I made this, but it's definitely has like a cult following almost with it now, or just like people that don't ever want to see it actually removed. So you can always count on the internet to never get rid of anything. That's for sure. So honestly, though, I think like I would never want to see it disappear either, because while watching it, I felt like it was such a 70s thing. And so I feel like it's almost a product of its time. When I was talking to my dad about it, he mentioned that like there was a lot of things, I guess, in the 70s that came out that were kind of similar to that. Just kind of like silly to be silly, I guess, or whatever. So it is a part of history for sure. Is the distributor to avoid known blocking studios? I ask for the distributor because I've had issues in the past with Warner Brothers, especially. So if I get a suggestion and I can see that it's Warner Brothers, then I do kind of just highlight it just so that I can tell myself that like, okay, if I am going to watch this for the channel, then I might just have to make sure to take a little bit more time editing it, or make sure that I have more time in the week to potentially deal with copyright issues, right? It's just nice to know. It's just nice to know ahead of time. It's not that I'm not gonna avoid it, but yeah, it's just more so that I know what the distributor is. Yeah. Same thing with putting in like what genre the movie is, right? Because if I make a poll on Patreon or on YouTube where it's like it's 90s action movies, like I'm able to go into my spreadsheet and sort. Like I can just throw on filters and sort and bring up all 90s action movies based on the information that you guys have put in, right? So yeah, it just makes it a lot easier for me. Have you heard of Serialized? It's basically a website like Letterboxd, but for TV shows. No, I haven't. Although there are a few TV shows on Letterboxd, but I don't track TV shows through Letterboxd, really. I think the only one that I've actually tracked is Obi-Wan Kenobi. But to be fair, I really haven't seen that many TV shows. So generally, most shows that people suggest are ones I haven't seen. I think I can literally list off like all the main recent TV shows I've seen. So yeah. Not yet. No, I have not watched Mandalorian or Boba Fett yet at all. They're coming though. I'm working my way through Rebels right now. Just started season 2. I just put out episodes 1 and 2 on Patreon last night. And 2 very excellent episodes. Very good way to kick off season 2. So I'm very excited to keep watching the show. Thank you. Noelia. We were a few joining you in the suffering. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, Bree. Do we want to make that a command? Should I make that a command in the chat for you guys to put in? Just put like exclamation SW or something. Here, let me do it. Let me do it. Okay. All right, let's do this. Kale has watched all these Star Wars films. Rebels Season 1, Tales of the Jedi, Andor, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm just adding some additional words in here. All right, exclamation SW is now a thing. Thank you. I was worried about not having a copy of the specialized edition, but if it's blurred, I can probably recite the movie from memory. The movie won't be blurred. I should actually adjust my description of the stream today. How it's going to look, and I'll just show you right now. I demonstrated this a little bit ago, but movie will be right here, and then I'm gonna have this image on top of it. So you will be able to see on the sides, you'll be able to see like a little bit of the scene, but it's obviously not gonna be a lot. There will not be any audio whatsoever, because that will definitely get flagged by copyright, and we can't have that happen. I'm just gonna make this a smidge smaller. Yeah, so this is how it will look. You'll be able to see the scene on either side. Of course, the top and the bottom are gonna be black because that's how the movie is on Disney Plus, but yeah. So that is that. That'll be on Patreon. All the Star Wars TV shows are being watched on Patreon. They're full length watch along reactions with full reviews at the end of each episode. But I am going to I'm behind. I'm very behind on my review videos that I do for the channel. Season 6 is coming for Clone Wars, and season 7 as well. And then I'll have to get to work on doing like Andor and doing Bad Batch season 1, Rebels season 1. I have a list. I have a giant list. Jake, thank you. Oh, can you believe that Andor and Rebels take place at the same time? They're so different in tone that it's weird to imagine Cassian in prison while Ezra and Zeb are buying fruit. Yeah. It's, I mean, I know Rebels spans a little bit of a longer period of time than Andor, but yeah, I did know that they occur at the same time. So it's, but I mean, here's the thing, like, Rebels was made a while ago, so it does have a different tone. We also have to remember that Rebels is a kids show, well, targeted for kids originally, right? Just like Bad Batch, like they are meant to be for kids. It's just that they're enjoyable for us too, right? Us adults can enjoy them and have fun with them, and I certainly am. I really enjoyed I really enjoyed season 1 of Rebels. I loved season 1 of the Bad Batch. I love D. Bradley Baker. He is officially my favorite. He is officially my favorite voice actor in Star Wars. I love him so much. Thank you. Hi back. Say hi to Juan for me. I also can't wait for Andor season 2. It's going to be excellent. I'm so excited. I'm also really excited to get to Mandalorian just because of Pedro Pascal, because I've watched Game of Thrones fully. I've watched, or I am watching The Last of Us right now. So very excited to see the Star Wars Pedro. It's gonna be fun. I am looking forward to it. I would suggest to everyone right now, just seeing that we are about 18 minutes or so out from starting the movie. If you need to go get snacks, drinks, bathroom, all that stuff, medication, now would be a good time to go and do that. I do not intend on pausing at all. In fact, I will be avoiding pausing during this movie reaction. So, yeah, we'll make sure we get all that stuff done out of the way first. So I want Tales of the Sith to see the backstory of them. That would be cool. What I really want, well, there is something coming. So they are working on The Acolyte, which is a TV show that's going to take place like well ahead of the prequels, which I'm really excited for, because obviously that means whole new characters, a whole new vibe. So I'm really looking forward to that show. I would love a show set during the time of Knights of the Old Republic, because both of those games were amazing, and I would love to see either an animated or a live action show, I don't care which, set during that time. I think that would be really fun. And then I would really love for a show, again, live action, animated, doesn't matter. I would love to see them jump thousands of years into the future from like the current timeline that we know. Just to like get out of the Skywalker era. I feel like we've got so much material in this time frame. It's like it's a universe. Like we can go in the past, we can go in the future. Like let's start doing that, you know? Let's start creating new characters, new just everything, you know? It'll be fun. I'm excited for the KOTOR remake too. It's gonna be good. Gonna be very, very good. My least favorite thing I have ever witnessed in the Star Wars community was when people tried to convince me D. Bradley Baker voicing the clones is racist because Temuera Morrison is Maori. Oh, interesting. That's I definitely have not seen anything like that. I think they both do a great job. Yeah, Temiura is great as live action, and then D. Bradley Baker for the Clone Wars and Bad Batch. I think that his voice, he does a good job. I'll eventually get around to Andor, watch the first 2 episodes, and it was just way too slow moving for me. Hoping binge watching all of the episodes helps me get through it. I think so. John, it'll help if you know that like episodes 1, 2, 3 are an arc, 4, 5, 6 is an arc, and then I think 7, 8 was an arc. How many episodes was Andor? I can't remember. But yeah, there's kind of like mini arcs. Like, you know, 2 episodes will build to a third, and then 2 episodes will build to a third. And so, like, it is slow moving, but I appreciated that, to be honest, because if I remember correctly, I think I read somewhere that one of the writers for House of Cards worked on Andor, which made complete sense because the writing in Andor was phenomenal. And yeah, it is a different Star Wars vibe. If you're used to like the lightsaber fighting and the duels, and you're used to like the spaceship battles and stuff, like I get why Andor would feel very slow. But for me, like I love good writing and a good story, and so Andor was just like, for me, it was great. Thanks, Sebastian. Thank you for clarifying that. The High Republic era is where Disney plans to get free from all the Skywalker continuity. Perfect. A movie on Darth Nihilus would be so awesome. I would love to see Revan, Darth Revan, in animated or live action, one of the two. Revan would be sick. Just finishing me lunch. What did you have, Juice? What did you have for lunch? I had breakfast and I have a coffee. I had breakfast, but I will eat after the stream is over. I'll have some food. So. As bricks and screws, yeah. Listen, I enjoy some of Star Wars Theories videos, I really do. But that comment just made me roll my eyes a little bit. Because you can go back to any of the Star Wars movies and you'll find bricks and screws. Plus, it's like, I don't know, you gotta remember that like it's a fictional thing, so we're making things based on like what we know in our current life, right? So like if you look at all the weapons in Star Wars, all the guns and stuff, like they're modeled based off of like our real weapons that we know in our real life. It's kind of hard to dream up like all fictional things, you know? We're always going to take inspiration from our real life, right? So let's not go into too many details about Star Wars shows and stuff, just in case there's people in here that like haven't seen Andor, haven't seen Bad Batch, haven't seen Clone Wars. I just want to make sure that we're not like mega spoiling people on things. So, because that would be not fun. And plus, you all are really good about keeping things spoiler free for me when I ask. So, you had red beans and steak with rice and a salad with some potatoes and pineapple juice to drink. Oh man. Sounds pretty good. I want a 100,000 BBY prequel focusing on the Rakata? Interesting. Cool. Jedi Fallen Order, that is on my list. That is on my list to play one day eventually. KOTOR took like over a year for me to get through because I was only playing it on stream and I was only doing it once a week. So it took me a while to get through both games. I definitely felt not burnt out by it, but because I'm still going through Star Wars shows, I needed a change. So I've been playing Fallout 3, I've been playing Dragon Age, and I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is so much fun. It's such a chill game. It's like Stardew Valley meets Animal Crossing, but your villagers are Disney characters like Wally and Anna and Elsa, and you got Mickey, Goofy, Scrooge, Donald Duck. You've got there's so many different characters that you can have in the game. It's really fun. I remember when you watched Star Wars for the first time and now you are a Star Wars stan. Good for you. Yes, officially a big member of the fandom. And actually, I redid my office a little bit ago because I had gifts and stuff that I needed to put. So we've got Star Wars clock right there. Thank you to Patreon and Twitch people. And then I've got a print of Chopper from Rebels because he is quickly becoming my favorite droid in the whole darn franchise. I love Chopper so much. So he's up there. 3PO is hiding behind my fake plant right here. And then I've got my lightsaber above. It's kind of just sitting on the top of my light wall. Lightsaber was a big gift from 3 people. They pooled money together to get that for me, which is so kind of them because lightsabers are expensive, especially like the really good ones. So this is an Obi-Wan Kenobi replica. It's his Padawan saber from Phantom Menace. looks exactly like it. So we're getting there. We kind of got some Star Wars stuff behind me now. So, and I have more prints to hang. I just don't know where to put them. Yeah, we've got. There's some droids here I don't even recognize yet because I haven't seen where they're from. But we've got a few. So I'll have to get frames for these and kind of hang them up elsewhere on the walls here. But they're very cute. And the paper that they're printed on is really nice. There's K2. Love K2. And then I think R2 is somewhere in here. There he is. Is Chopper better than 3PO? Honestly, yes. There's BB-8. Yeah, I think I do like Chopper better than 3PO at this point. Chopper's just, I mean, for those of you that have been watching my reactions on Patreon, you'll know, but like Chopper, I love the way he talks. I love the way he chirps. It's like, I can't even really replicate it, but for those of you that have seen Rebels, you'll know. But I love the way he chirps, and I love how expressive he is with his little like arms that come out. Yeah, he's such an I think out of all the droids so far, even the speaking ones, I think that Chopper is the most expressive, and that's why I love him so much. Oh, I had Taco Bell. The salsa verde chicken burrito is damn good, especially at $2. Nice. Taco Bell is not really a big thing here in Canada. I think we do have Taco Bell locations, but it's certainly not to the extent in the States. You guys have Taco Bells everywhere. We just don't really hear. Oh no, you're good. You don't have to apologize. I just wanted to, before the conversation really continued on in like a spoilery way, I just wanted to get a handle on it and just, so. Made it a bit late, but happy anniversary. Thank you. You're not late. We haven't even started the movie yet, so you're good. You're good. Chopper is cool, but I think my favorite is B2. Yeah, so when those prints were bought for me, B2, I think Andor had either just started or it maybe hadn't even started yet. So yeah, there's no B2 in there. But I'm hoping that the person, the artist who did these prints, I'm hoping that they incorporate B2 because I would love to get one of B2. B2 is great. Where is Vader? Those are just droids, just droid prints. No other characters, just the droids. It was a droid watercolor collection. Let me see if I can get the link. It was on Etsy. I think it's this one. Not those. Let me see if I can find the collection here. Because there's a bunch of different like droid prints that you can get on Etsy, but obviously mine are like a very specific. Okay. I just scrolled through the entire first page of results and I can't find it, so I'll look it up after. Vader is more machine than man, kind of, sort of, but he's not a droid. He's not a droid, so we cannot include him in these. Chopper says, wow, more than Owen Wilson. Yeah, totally. Hopefully they have an AZ one. AZ, I don't know if there is AZ, or maybe I showed it and missed it, but okay. 5 minutes. I am gonna go reheat my coffee real quick and make it hot again. Now is like your last call to do the things you need to do before we get started. Also, now would be a good time, if you haven't already, to pull up the movie on your end. Once again, I am watching on Disney Plus today, so if you are also watching through Disney Plus, then we should be synced up from the moment that we both press play. I will do a countdown, of course, and then I'll also kind of do a count up as well. And I'll let you know like when I see the scrolling text on the screen, that kind of thing. So anyway, I'll be right back. Enjoy Sleeping Ella. Needed to make sure my water was topped up. AJD, hello. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. If I write something wrong, my bad. Oh, no, don't worry about it. No, your English is fine. I understand you. You're good. What I might do, actually, when I first press play, I'll probably leave the movie up for maybe like 20 seconds without the cover on it, just so that you can see. I just need to be careful because copyright can flag literally 10 seconds worth of footage, so. And also understand that like you might end up out of sync by like maybe 2 or 3 seconds. For these live watch alongs, that might happen, so. But I think most of you understand that. I should be fine, Juice. I should be fine. So anyway, I think what I'll do is we're gonna hide Ella for the movie. I love that as the sun is crossing over the window, there is gonna be quite a line of sunlight across me for maybe an hour or so. Don't mind that. Here's wondering if she's gonna end up sleeping the whole watch along. We'll see. I'm really excited, guys. I'm so excited to watch this. Like I said, I haven't watched this fully since over a year ago when I recorded it. So the reaction itself went out 2 days. It was out on the 26th of January, 2022. So a year ago, 2 days ago. But I had watched it, I think probably maybe 5 days prior. I can't remember exactly when I watched it. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, I did watch reactions to A New Hope, but I haven't watched a reaction to A New Hope since maybe, oh gosh, like 7 months ago. Like I've been very detached from this movie for quite some time. So I'm super excited to revisit it. So hi, Mike, how are you? Good to see you. One reaction, one edit, and then nothing. Yeah, like I said, I did watch a handful of reactions to it in the months following my own reaction, but I haven't watched a reaction to A New Hope since, like I said, probably 7 or 8 months ago. So yeah, it's been a while, and I've watched so much. I've watched so much else in that time, and it's all been modern stuff. So I feel like it's just gonna be funny to see like the 70s Star Wars again. I'm looking forward to it. So, all right, I'm gonna turn my phone on Do Not Disturb mode. Do you have the soundtrack? Like, do I own the soundtrack? No, I do not. Have you seen the deleted scenes from the original filming? No, I have not. I watch a lot of reactions, but I haven't actually seen the whole movie in a while. It's been, yeah. No one owns music anymore. I mean, I've been paying for Spotify for years, so I mean, I could always just go on Spotify and find it, I'm sure. But yeah, in terms of physical music, the only physical music I own is still like the CDs from high school, from my high school days. That's it. I haven't bought a CD in probably over a decade for sure. Yeah, I think I've been paying for Spotify since like 2016 or something like that. So. Yeah, I'll look it up, Everett. I'll look it up at some point. All right, are we ready? Because I am ready. It is now top of the hour. Oh, let me... Is this my time? Okay, that is my timer. I wasn't sure. I have to press that at the same time that I press play. So. Oh, all right. Well, let me turn this music off. Gonna make it nice and quiet. And let me make sure that all the other audio is good. You guys will only be able to hear me, my voice. Body is ready. Here we go. Yes, Pan Guy, I feel the exact same. I don't want clutter, which is the reason why I don't own physical movies and I don't own physical music. I own most everything digitally. So I've got my drink, a snack, and the movie up. Hell yes, here we go. All right. Well, first, just want to say thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. It's my first time doing something like this. I have no idea how it's going to go, but I'm excited. As a reminder, I will not be looking at chat. I actually, so that I don't distract myself, I'm actually going to pop out the chat and I'm going to hide you all. Mods will be present. I've got Brie here. She's watching along. I think Jake and Alcina will be here for most of the time as well. So don't be dumb in chat. And just so you know, like, you won't be able to talk to me directly. I'm not going to be looking at chat, but you can talk amongst yourselves. You can talk with the mods. If you send anything like super chats or anything like that, memberships or whatever during the watch along, I'll just look at that stuff after, and I'll thank you all at that time. And yes, thank you. You guys enjoy the movie too. I'm very, very excited. So with that, I don't know why I'm nervous. This is weird. I think it's because it's the first time I'm doing this that it like feels strange. Anyway. All right. With that, let's do the countdown. I'll count down from 5. All right. I normally hold up my hands, but I can't do that today because I need both my hands. I need to press play and then I need to also press this button to activate the timer. So counting down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. I'm trying to like music without singing it, you know? All right, scrolling text. Here we go. It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. Yes, they did. During the battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship, custodian of the stolen plans that can save her people and restore freedom to the galaxy. All right, I just checked chat quickly just to make sure that nobody was trying to get a hold of me for issues. Seems like everything's good, so. Man, Rogue One is so good. I'm thinking about it now just after reading that. I'm also just going to double check that we Well, that timer is not accurate, I'm realizing. I wonder if it's a different FPS and that's the issue. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No, never mind. The timer's right. I was looking at the time remaining. I was looking at the time remaining. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Gotta turn down the audio for myself. That was really loud. I'm so used to how R2 and 3PO look like today, like modern, that seeing them from this time is interesting. It's funny. But it's also charming. One day, really soon, I want to watch, actually, not really soon. Once Andor Season 2 releases and is out, I want to watch Andor Season 1, Season 2, Rogue One, and then A New Hope all together in like one go. Well, not one go. It's hard to watch a whole season of TV show, but you know what I mean? Like, I want to watch it all in a row. I think that'd be super fun. You know what's fun about watching so much modern Star Wars lately is that even watching this, it actually doesn't look that old in comparison. Like, they did a really good job for the late 70s. And I think I can appreciate that a lot more now that I have so much other Star Wars under my belt. Oh, Vader. Spice. I forgot he referenced Kessel and the spice mines. What the heck? Oh, there's so many little things I'm sure I'm going to pick up on now that obviously watching this for the first time, I had no idea, right? That's like one example there. I still feel bad for that guy. R2's like, I don't care. We're going. Oh, I love my boys. She really wasn't stunned for very long, I'm just realizing. Ah, I'm already enjoying this. It's so fun having like Andor, Rebel, or Rogue One, like all that stuff in my brain for this. Ah, love it. Hmm. 3PO's face looks so weird in this scene. I forgot how mean 3PO is to R2 in this movie. But R2's always the boss. What he says goes. I won't lie, I forgot how long this scene was. Oh, and I forgot about that. The skeleton of. R2's like worried noises still make me feel sad. When he's like worried or sad or like anxious. It still breaks my heart. He topples over like that. You come across something like this in the first KOTOR game, like one of the Jawa machines. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's cool recognizing the different droids. Obviously, I wouldn't have had that when I watched this movie the first time. That's neat. Aw. Oh, that's creepy. I don't remember noticing that the first time. Yeah, it's like a clown droid. Oh gosh. I do not remember that. We're doomed. Owen. Luke. Also, can we just talk about how wild it is that 3PO, literally Anakin's droid that he built, is now standing right in front of Luke? He has no idea. No, you have to say that you're fluent in 6 million forms of communication. I forgot they had those things on them. But I have to remember that 3PO and R2, I think, had their memories wiped. I know with 3PO for sure. He's worked with them before, but he doesn't recall like all their history together. It's sad. I won't lie, I totally forgot just how much time we spend with 3PO and R2 from the time that they leave the ship until now. Sir Luke. Same. Mm. He's our new master. Mm. I forgot he said that Captain Antilles. R2's like, no, Back away. The restraining bolt, that's what they're called. Gosh, I forgot the name. I forgot the name of those things. R2 can fly away, though. You don't know that yet. It's so funny how when I first saw this movie, I thought 3PO was funny, but now I just feel bad for R2. I feel like he might actually be the meanest R2 in this movie. Yeah. They do. The wizard. I totally forgot about that whole conversation. Like, specifically what they were talking about. I don't blame him, really. You know what? I empathize with him a lot more now that I have all this context of everything else. I remember thinking Owen was just like, you know, a stubborn uncle. Not anymore. I get it. I do. Oh, I love this scene. Yeah, R2 is dead set on delivering the message. He really does. Like I said, R2 doesn't follow anyone, really. I mean, he does when he has to, but if he doesn't, then he doesn't. I love how Luke's so casual about that. The way 3PO fell backwards. I feel like they would hear R2's beeps. No, he's not exactly being quiet. I completely forgot about the sound effect that happened there. That sounded strange. Obi-Wan. See, he heard the beeps. Oh, I forgot how good Alec's facial expression change there is. That part's true. It was just a little R2 white lie. He does them all the time. Oh yeah, we gotta go get him. Can we just talk about how like trippy this must be for Obi-Wan to see 3PO and R2 after all this time? It'd be like seeing old friends again. Yeah. Yeah. Lightsaber. It's cool that Obi-Wan said that because Anakin never did say that. I'm paying close attention to this, or I was. Oh, here we go. I forgot what the whole message was. It's cool to hear that again. I'm old. Please help. Oh, it was really good seeing that scene again. I was paying close attention to Alec Guinness, just his words and facial expressions and stuff. Tarkin. Ugh. Well, Bro, stop. Mistake. You made a mistake. It's neat that he said sorcerer and then like almost kind of religious-y, and then Vader said your lack of faith. Just find that neat. I've forgotten a lot of these like very specific sentences, right? You do that when there's so many movies and TV shows and stuff. That's why rewatching is so much fun. Are they precise though? Not really. Only when the plot is convenient for them to be accurate and precise. Yeah. I also forgot about this movie, like just how quickly Obi-Wan like recruited Luke into this. And this, in hindsight, is a very graphic scene. Like that one skeleton is like on its back, like on top of something. That's very detailed. Rest in peace, Owen. Rest in peace, Baru. Oh, I forgot about this. What the fuck? Oh my god. I forgot that he took a droid in there with him. Ugh. This is so sad. Gosh, Alec Guinness really does look like an older Ewan McGregor. That's wild. That scene, especially for me, just, I don't know. I felt it really strongly there. I've forgotten so many of these small details. Oh gosh. This is so fun.
Also, by rewatching this movie, I'm noticing just how many like Alecisms that Ewan McGregor adopted for his Obi-Wan Kenobi portrayal. Very, very similar, which just goes to show how great Ewan is as an actor. 3PO, stop. All right, I really want to pay attention to the different species in here. Also, considering we're still in a period of time where like we're in the rebellion, for Luke to just casually have his lightsaber hanging off his belt is not the vibe. That looks like the same species as Cad Bane. Oh, one of the guys with the mouth on the side. I forget the name of them. Oh, and these guys. And again, even for Obi-Wan to just like pull out his lightsaber like that. But maybe he knows that people in this place don't care necessarily. And obviously, since this is the first movie that was ever made, like I understand why they did what they did. It's just now that I have all this context, it's, you know what I mean? I'm not asking for any changes. There we go. He's been a hermit, bro. That's a lot of money. But none like the Falcon. Yeah. Time to go. Time to go. The way Han is just staring at them, I love it. Oh yeah, I need to remember that Solo is where we last left off with Han and Chewie. So for him to say that, yeah, this will really save my neck. Hashtag Han shot first. That scene is still great. That's okay. It's the third dead body in here today. No biggie. It's because she has the Force too. Interesting there that Vader deferred to Tarkin. Like, what do you like? What do you mean? I don't know. I'm fascinated by the relationship between Vader and Tarkin, and then going back to Anakin and Tarkin too. Man, I forgot so much of 3PO's lines in this movie. I forgot the framing of that shot where you can see him standing there with his gun. There's a shot like that in Solo. I used it for the thumbnail. Well, I changed my thumbnail a few months after uploading that reaction, but Was that Boba Fett standing there, or was that another bounty hunter? I never noticed that the first time I watched because I didn't know what they looked like. I forgot. I forgot Luke says that. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh man, and like Star Destroyers are after them and everything. Hmm. Oh. I forgot just how terrible Tarkin is here. Rest in peace, Alderaan. He's fine. He's got this. R2's no, it's not gonna happen. R2's not that kind of person. Droid, I mean. R2 doesn't have that kind of personality. Ugh, Harrison's smile. I love it. Obi-Wan's face. You feel it. Nice. Well, it's so interesting. I forgot like that Tarkin was at the head of all this, really, like sitting at the head of the table. Darth Vader's just standing off to the side. It makes Vader feel a lot less threatening in this movie. TIE fighter. I forgot in this movie when that line was said. I remember seeing this scene, was like, whoa, just showed the scale of the station. Yeah, been a while since you felt that. No, tractor beam is strong. I think you could argue the fool that follows him, maybe. Or you could just say both. Boom. Aw. That's sweet of him to say that. Luke, you'll get plenty of adventures yourself. This argument is so funny. Persuade with money. And you'll get a little bit more than that. Oh, that face of Chewie's was terrifying. Oh my gosh. They'll be creative, and we know they will be creative. Those little droids are so cute. Maybe that's why their aim is so bad. The clone troopers were able to get really good with these helmets on. But then when they got rid of the clones and just started using people, I feel like they probably didn't give them that much training, actually. But yeah, it would be difficult to see through those. Mm. Excellent. Gosh, this movie genuinely holds up so well today still. Everything's perfectly all right now. Yeah, I thought it might be a little bit strange revisiting this movie, but no, it's not. I love this movie. Oh, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for her to say that. Ben Kenobi. No, negative. We love 3PO always stating the obvious. There wasn't really a plan. They just kind of, yeah, Leia, get in there. Their bickering upon first meeting is so great. The latter. Yeah. Oh, gross. Also, I don't believe that the liquid in here is water. Ew. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I have no recollection of that thing popping up. I have no memory of this, guys. The only memory I have of this shoot is it closing. I forgot about this. Yeah. I still don't like scenes like this. That might be my favorite 3PO moment in this whole movie. The little lie that he did. And this one too. R2 to the rescue, as always. Oh, I forgot just how close this got. Obviously, I know everything's fine, but like, tense. Right, I forgot about this. Never mind. This is the best 3PO moment. Yeah, I forgot he said that. I forgot he thought they were dying. That's too good. He doesn't care. Aw, Chewie. Worshipfulness. Remember, 17,000, hon. Obi-Wan is sneaky. Super sneaky. I forgot he did that too. I'm loving this rewatch. So what's so fun about a second rewatch? Obviously, over time, with many, many, many rewatches, you remember the specifics, but from the first viewing to the second viewing, there's always things that you forget, especially when it's been a year. But not just that, but then in my case, like now that I've watched so much, I like recognize little things here and there too. It's fun. Ooh. I won't lie, as much as I like Luke with a lightsaber, I also like Luke with a blaster. I forgot she kissed his cheek. But if I remember correctly, I think I was told that George Lucas didn't really decide on the Luke and Leia twin thing until after this movie. So they're a little like flirty, like that kiss, and then him being like, "Oh my god, princess." I mean, it made sense if they were going to be if they were going to be a couple and not related. Here we go. Oh man. They're putting on a show.
Get your front row seats. The stormtrooper's running over just to watch. It kills me every time. Remember in my first watch, I didn't think he actually died. I was like, oh, he just made himself disappear. He'll be back. Good times. Good times. Hi, Force Ghost Obi-Wan. He did. You're fine. That lightsaber duel between Vader and Obi-Wan feels nostalgic to me now. Because obviously there's so many better lightsaber duels out there, right? That are just much more engaging to watch and much more exciting. But this is the nostalgic lightsaber fight. And also I just consider it like two older men just, you know, taking it easy, not fighting too hard. Aw, Luke. Oh yeah, this part. By this point, the Falcon has been through so much. She'll be fine. And then the Falcon will continue to go through shit. She'll be fine. C-3PO. Oh, that scene is such a good one. I love that. It's exciting and fun. Oh, you can see the actor for Vader, his eyes through the mask. I only just noticed that. I'll admit it's after watching Kenobi, it's strange not seeing Hayden's eyes through it.
Just Chewy. Aw. I still love that. That's still a highlight for me. That little conversation between them about Leia. Mm. This is like one of those airport vehicles. Man, just seeing this now, I I all of a sudden just really want to watch Rogue One now. Ugh, I've been waiting for this because I've seen Rogue One twice. Leah. Mm-hmm. I'm very excited for this last little bit of the movie. Aw. Luke was like, okay, whatever. Oh, the loading of the R units, the R2 units for all the other guys. The little details. He is. He's inside you. He's in here. He's with you always. Oh. No. Also, can we just talk about this from R2's perspective? He flew so much with Anakin, and now he's just being loaded into a little ship to fly with Luke. That's so sweet. I really love how much time they actually spent in this scene, just like focusing on everyone loading their R2 units, putting the helmets on, the roof closing down. It's good. It's very good. Nice. Ooh. Oh, why did I forget? Why did I forget that Vader goes into one of these things too? Forgot how fun this is. So fun. Rest in peace to all those pilots. Also, this whole scene shows the scale of the Death Star too, because they've been in this like area for so long now, flying so fast. It's another way of showing the scale of the Death Star that I didn't really think of before. Cut it really close. Oh wow, you could really see his eyes there. Damn. I think in my first watch, I never did notice his eyes at all. Must not have been looking close enough. Oh. The music during all of this has been really good too. Not something I don't think I noticed in my first time watching. Mm-hmm. Luke's using the Force. Hell yes. Bye, Tarkin. See you never. Also, the fact that I forgot that Vader went into a TIE fighter to go after them, obviously he did, because if he had been on the Death Star, he'd be dead. And then Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi would have been totally different. 3PO running, still funny. Oh, that was just as great as I remembered. Of course. R2's seen worse. This is 3PO's most wholesome moment in this movie. Offering up his own circuits. I feel like that moment for Han was maybe the first moment when he was like, oh, Leia. All right. Look how he's looking at her. Oh, we need to give Chewie one. I know it can't happen, but I can imagine that in my head. Also, only now to me does it feel like they've, I don't know, won a competition or something, and that's why they're being awarded with medals. I know that there's medal awarding in other scenarios, but it's what it reminds me of. And we are done. Wait, can I not see my chat history? Oh, shit. Okay, I restored my chat and I don't see anything. So type if you can hear me. All right, I'm gonna... Oh, hang on. Okay. I just paused the credits. Oh, there we go. Now it's restored. Jesus, okay. All of a sudden, all of chat just completely appeared. Like it was empty. It was empty, and now it's there. No. There was no refreshing that I could do. There wasn't any refreshing I could do. I restored it. It was blank, but then all of a sudden, all of your messages just appeared. It's hilarious. Okay, can we talk about this for a sec? I just paused the credits. I'm gonna get rid of this timer since we're done now. So let me put the music back on. There we go. Look at this. I didn't notice this the first time when I watched the movie. Anthony Daniels, Kenny Baker. Oh, hang on. I'm reading this wrong. This is really confusing though. If you just pause on this screen, it seems like they're saying, hang on. Okay, yeah. With context, okay? Starring, name, right? But then when you go to the next one, Peter Cushing, yes. Continue. Alec Guinness. Yeah, Juice. That was literally what my brain went to, because I paused here, right? I didn't look at the rest. But if you read this just on its own, it seems like they're listing all of these people as Darth Vader. Like, as the voice of Darth Vader. I just about had a panic. I was like, wait, what? Oh, anyway. All right, well, we'll chat for a bit. I don't want to end the stream quite yet, but that was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. I had a really good time. It was really, really great to watch that movie again. I hope you all enjoyed that too. I like to think Chewie growled at them when he tried to give them a medal. Yeah. So happy to see you rewatch this. That was a lot of fun. Imagine, Jake, that's why I had to just double check myself for a second, because nowhere did anyone ever tell me that these people contributed voice work for Vader. So yeah, I just had to get my brain straight for a second. Kind of want to watch Rogue One again now. Yeah, Rogue One is so good. I caught a lot of things I didn't notice before. Yes, I did. But that's what context gives you, right? Because I mean, because this is the first movie for a brand new viewer coming in, there's so many things that they're not going to either notice or really understand until they've watched more stuff. And not even just the films, like stuff from Clone Wars, gave me additional context to this, more specifically with like the Tarkin Vader relationship. Because obviously in the Clone Wars, like we get Anakin and Tarkin meeting when he's still in Anakin form, right? And so there's something established there, and there's lots of little statements and just glances and things that really adds, like having that in my brain, it adds so much to now watching A New Hope, just for those scenes alone. And like I said during the reaction, like it's interesting to me that watching this for the first time, Vader's the baddie, and you're so focused on him that you actually forget a little bit about Tarkin's role in this movie. And so that I think sticks out to me the most out of everything in this movie is literally Tarkin. It's such a different experience coming back to this. Yeah, so yeah, Sebastian just said that. Yeah. Yeah, most different compared to first watch, just Tarkin, everything Tarkin, like just having more context on him as a character and a person. Yeah. Was also one of the few people who knew his identity. Exactly. But like I said, it's cool that, like, I don't know, in so many of these scenes, I just felt like Tarkin was the real head of things, and Vader almost just felt like his, like, well, exactly what Leia said in that one scene about leash, right? Like leash for Vader. How did she word that? Something about, yeah, Tarkin, you're on, or Tarkin has Vader on a leash, something like that. Anyway, Absher, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate it. Thank you. Didn't realize you were here. I hope you enjoyed. Prowse's voice kind of sounds like C-3PO before they voiced over with Jones. Thank you, Dave. Hello. Both Daves, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed that. I kind of just want to scroll back a bit. Maybe he did get one, but just off screen, or maybe they only, for 3PO. Yeah, cool. Well, I'm gonna once the stream is over, I'm gonna go back to the live chat, and I'm gonna scroll through it to read your messages as I was watching, because obviously I hid the chat because I had to do that because I knew that my eyes would keep looking over at you guys, and that would distract me. So I definitely wanted to like just focus on the movie and pretend that I was just recording it, instead of it being live. But yeah, this was fun. I definitely want to do this for Empire and Return of the Jedi. I'm thinking I won't be able to do it back to back like at all, but I'm thinking a Saturday in February for sure for Empire, and then a Saturday in March for Return of the Jedi. How does that sound for those of you that would be interested in joining me for those as well? Because now that I've watched this, I really, really want to rewatch Empire and Return of the Jedi, because I haven't rewatched those either since the first time that I watched them. So Skeptical Hat, hi. Yeah, holding Vader's leash. Yes. That's the line. You were the one holding Vader's leash. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Good to know. Oh, don't worry, Chad. I will. Don't worry. I get sleep. Okay, cool. I'm glad to hear that a bunch of you were interested. Hopefully the syncing up was okay. I couldn't show much of the movie at the start. I don't know if any of you came in like during, or if all of you were here from the very, very start. I'm not sure if anyone came in like partway through to join, but hopefully that worked. I'm crossing my fingers that copyright is fine. I don't think that those little bits of movie on the side, I don't think that it'll catch that. So I hope that will be okay. But Caroline, you were late. How were you okay how was syncing up with me? I'm sure that you probably couldn't get it exact, but were you okay? Or did you just join when they destroyed Alderaan? Perfect. I'm at work and couldn't watch. Oh, I'm sure hopefully my reactions gave you a good idea of where I was during the movie. Accidentally clicked the movie time in my end and put me ahead, and was easy for me to get back to. Okay, cool. Worked fine for me. The sidebars are easy enough to micro sync behind your timer. Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. I'm glad for that. Okay, this is good, because I do not even just Star Wars, but I would like to do live watch-alongs. I wouldn't be able to do it like super regularly, but I would like to do them here on YouTube more often. So yeah, now that I've experienced this, it wasn't too bad. I think it was good. I think we could do this more often. So I've seen it over 100 times. I knew exactly where you were. Perfect. Prequels again soon. Preston, I've watched the first 2 prequels already. Because what I started doing as soon as I finished all the films was I wanted to watch these movies in chronological order. So I've watched Phantom Menace and I've watched Attack of the Clones a second time. I've watched Rogue One a second time, and now I've watched A New Hope for a second time. Revenge of the Sith, I am recording my second watch of that because it's actually going to come on the channel. I'm going to be doing a Clone Wars Siege of Mandalore with Revenge of the Sith supercut. So taking my first time watching Siege of Mandalore with my second time watching Revenge of the Sith, and I'm gonna edit it in chronological, like in the order that it happens. So the video will flip between those 2 reactions together. I need to set aside the time for that. I'm gonna have to probably take a week where on the channel I'm not uploading. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take, I think, a week where I'm not gonna upload anything, like no MCU, no anything else, because I know that edit is gonna be a lot. It's gonna take a lot out of me. It's probably gonna take 3 days to do. Obviously, like giving myself breaks, like not like 3 whole days, but it's gonna be a big edit. So, especially because I want to try my best to keep it in one video, and for that one, I might actually not even have it. I try and keep my videos under an hour long, but I think for that one, I might be okay with it being more than an hour, just considering how much material I'm basically taking. How long is Revenge of the Sith? Like 2 hours, let's say. 2-hour movie plus Siege of Mandalore arc, which is what, 4 20-ish minute episodes. So it's a lot. And I don't really want to do a part 1, part 2 for that. So David, take care. We'll see you soon. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So, and then the sequels. The sequels I'll watch for the second time after I've watched Empire, Return of the Jedi. I want to go back and watch Solo a second time as well, and then I do want to rewatch the sequels. But I might do that. On my own time. I don't know. I think for watch-alongs, I only want to do the original trilogy here on YouTube. Yeah, just do Empire and Return, and then move on to some other stuff. So, Ella, oh yeah, she is. Hang on, where are we here? I forgot. She's been snoozing this whole time. The fan edit that I watched of Revenge of the Sith and Siege of Mandalore was around 4 hours. Yeah, it's like I won't be watching the supercut because like I want it specifically where it's my first time, because I still have all those recordings. Like the Siege of Mandalore, like that's been on Patreon for months. I watched it back in September, so that's been on Patreon since the first week of October, I think. So I'd be taking that footage and then just interspersing it with my second viewing of Revenge of the Sith. So like watching Revenge of the Sith with all the context of the Clone Wars show and the prequels, of course. And then, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, so a big super stitch, yeah. Because I've saved a couple videos. There's been some lovely people out there that have outlined exactly what happens at what time. So like where to cut in Revenge of the Sith and where to cut in the Siege of Mandalore and like what order to put all the footage in. So I'm just gonna follow that for my own edit. So yeah. I'm excited. It's gonna be, that'll probably be the hardest edit that I'll have done so far for the channel, but I'm very excited about it. And I think that's why it hasn't come out yet, is because I think I just keep subconsciously delaying it because I think I know how hard it's going to be, but it'll be worth it. I'm excited. So, but before that, I have to get out my season 6 review of the Clone Wars, and I have to get out the first 2 arcs of season 7 are going to be included in the season 6 review video. So it'll be like season 6 plus half of season 7, or like the first 2 arcs. And then once that's out, then the Siege of Mandalore, Revenge of the Sith supercut will be released. And then that'll be it for Clone Wars stuff. So, gotta run, gotta do house stuff. Sounds good. Take care. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush myself. Bite-sized chunks, exactly. Like ideally, I actually kind of want to spread out the edit like over a week and just work on it like a couple hours every day. And then that way I won't get tired of it, hopefully. I love when the bot posts it in weird order, that timer. Anyway, but KL, how can you rewatch the sequels when people told you not to watch them in the first place? I know. I won't lie, I'm kind of actually looking forward to revisiting the sequels, just because it's been so long. I think it'll be fun. So anyway, but well, how long have I been live? 3 hours 20 minutes. Or 3 hours, 21 minutes. Excellent. Oh. All right, well, I didn't have a plan for like after A New Hope. Just before. So, I think that'll be it. I don't know when my next live stream will be. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be the Empire watch along, which I'll announce at some point once I figure out. Let me just look at the month of February for a sec. I'll probably loosely say like the 25th. Maybe we'll just do like the last Saturday of each month. So like, because what, today is the 28th, and we have the 25th of February, and then 25th of March. You know what? I'll get those dates set in my calendar for doing these watch-alongs. And then if it works closer to, I'll announce it. If I have to change the day, I'll obviously announce that too. But yeah, just keep an eye out on the community tab on my YouTube channel, or if you follow me on socials like Instagram and Twitter, I will post it there as well. Never got around to rewatching Rogue One after Andor, so I kind of want to do that. You should, Jake. You absolutely should. Yes. Yes. All right. One thing that I'm going to do for this stream today. So Popcorn in Bed is live right now, and that's where I'll be going because I mod for her. So I'm going to go hang out in her live stream and chill out for the rest of the day. There should be a way that I can like redirect you all to her stream. I'm just going to quickly... I think I can come in here and set like a live redirect for when I end the stream. I've never done this before, but I know that there is a way. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so redirect. Redirects allow you to keep viewers engaged across multiple events, add a live stream for people to watch after yours ends. And that I should be able to come in here. Yes, I can select her live stream. Beautiful. Okay. So Cassie and Carly are doing like mail, chatting, that kind of a live stream. Next Saturday, no, sorry, not next Saturday, the 18th of February. She is doing her second annual Poppies event, which is kind of like an award show based on the movies that she watched in 2022. It's a fun event. That'll be on the 18th, and I will be there for that. So let me save this. It's kind of like a YouTube raid. Yeah, exactly. It's basically redirecting as like a Twitch raid, but we're not going to go in there with like message spam or anything. Like, just you can go in and say hello. Because I don't know that YouTube necessarily has like a redirect culture in the same way that Twitch has a rating culture, you know? So yeah. There is a little community, yes, Chad. I've been connecting a lot lately with reactors of all sizes. I've been modding for Popcorn in Bed for a while now. But recently I got connected with a bunch of people like Jen Murray and Relax JNC and Timothy Reacts and who else? Awesome US Movies, FWCI, Diegesis, I think that's how you say their username. Run to the Movies. Who else? Gosh, there's a lot, but it's been really fun to connect with other reactors because it's nice to vent about copyright issues. It's nice to ask editing questions. Sofa and Chill, yes, them as well. They're uploading reactions to Clone Wars, by the way, if you guys want to watch Clone Wars reactions that are happening right now. Sofa and Chill, it's a father and son. Their reactions are very good. So yeah, it's been fun. It's just nice to be able to talk about that stuff with other people that like get it, you know? So Blind Wave is not, no. I feel like those guys probably don't have a whole lot of time for something like that. because they put out so much content. It's a little wild. So yeah, no. One day I would love to connect with them, but yeah, I not at this time. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, let's go over to Cassie's stream. And I will wish you guys a great rest of your weekend. Thank you again so much for joining me to celebrate 1 year of reactions. Thank you so much for watching A New Hope with me. That was so much fun. I hope you had a good time. I'm so excited to come back for Empire. I hope to see many of you back for that. Like I said, stay tuned for a formal announcement of when that will be. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. So thank you for joining me. Y'all are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you. Jake and Bree, thank you so much for being here as well. And Elsina, I don't know if Elsina's still here, but thank you guys for modding. I'm sure that chat behaved while the movie was going. Thank you so much, Skeptical. I appreciate it. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Sebastian, Caroline, AJD. Thank you guys. King of Kings, thank you. All right, let me end the stream, and then I don't know how the redirecting works. Let me actually just pull up my own stream on a different tab here to see if it, I want to see how this works from the viewer perspective. So awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you guys. Thank you. All right. I'm going to end this stream and we'll see how this works. If for some reason it doesn't work, because I don't know, I've never done this before. Let me just put the link in for Cassie's channel. And yeah. All right. Thank you. And we will see you again another day. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.